What's up, guys? Day we've all been waiting for. We are going to begin the new build on the Rat Rod Supra. So the car is still running strong. From what we could tell, everything seems to be fine, but this thing has been used and abused. This thing's probably never been run below 45 pounds of boost, and it's seen upwards of 50 pounds of boost. It's always on the limiter, it's always on the two-step, it's always doing burnouts. My buddy doesn't always let it warm up, so she's been through it. So this will be a really cool test and a really cool video because we're gonna get this engine out of the car, take it over to Fast Forward Race Engines. Myself and Joe will rip it apart and see how it's, how it's managed its very abusive life that it's had. So we're gonna get it out, get it apart. We'll do a compression test, leak down test, and show you guys everything we're doing as we do it. Andrew's gonna be taking it apart. Probably some of the guys will come in and help him here and there. We've got a new engine, new transmission, new turbocharger. Maybe we'll show that in this video when we get to the machine shop. We'll show you guys all the new stuff we're working on, but it's gonna be an epic build. So check us out. We're gonna get this all ripped apart and see how good the product really is. We believe in the product. And again, the car runs fine. I picked it up. I beat on it a little bit myself. It's still strong. Garrett says that it's perfect, that we shouldn't be taking it apart. But we're gonna have a real cool project for this motor. Once we go through it, make sure everything is good with it, we'll do another project after we finish the Rat Rod with this engine. So stay tuned, we're gonna get it apart. All right, guys, update. Got the engine out of the Rat Rod Supra. Andrew and the guys have been working. Engine's all out of here. We're gonna pressure wash all this and get it all cleaned up. So we're gonna load this in the back of my truck. We're gonna take it to Fast Forward Race Engines. We've got it down pretty far, so it's really just a long block. So oil pan's off, oil pump is off, all the timing components, intake manifold, exhaust manifold, valve covers, etc. The little bit that we can see, obviously it all looks fine. Cut the oil filter open, no material in there. It was clean, it was fine, the oil was clean. The only thing that I noticed, or that we noticed when we did the compression test, is that the compression was a little low and it had a lot of leak down mainly from the exhaust valves. I'm gonna attribute that to the constant two-stepping and letting the car turn off and two-step after two-step after two-step. These engines have really small exhaust valves and intake valves, and they don't dissipate. Why am I struggling to say dissipate? They don't dissipate.
Well, we're saving that for another one.
They don't dissipate heat very well. So when you do that, they tweak, they bend, and when they do that, they don't seal up as well. So the thing still made a bunch of power. I drove it myself and it was ripping. But it did have some leak down there, so we'll show you guys that once we get it torn down, assuming that's what it is. Pretty safe assumption. So we'll get this over to Fast Forward Race Engines. Myself and Joe will rip it apart and update you guys on what's next. All right, guys, we're here at Fast Forward Race Engines. We just unloaded the engine from the Rat Rod Supra. And me and Joe are gonna pull this thing into the assembly room and get it apart. All right, guys, we're here. Me and Joe are gonna rip this thing apart, see what we find.
See what it looks like.
This motor has been to hell and back on a two-step.
How many times?
I wish we had a counter. It's got to be in the thousands that this thing's been on the two-step.
Maybe that's what we need is a counter.
Yeah, I got to figure out in the ECU to have Alpha put like a counter in
for each time. Yeah.
So rip the head off of it. Like I said in the video earlier, the only thing we really found was that the compression was a little low and it had leak down out of the exhaust valves. Again, I think that's just two-step abuse.
The result. Yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna get it apart, see what it looks like, and after that, we'll figure out what we have to do, freshen it up. This is gonna go on to the next project car. And then we're already got the dart block going together.
Yeah, it's in process.
Yeah,
it's almost done.
So new engine for the Rat Rod's going together already, but let's see what we got.
Cool. He always puts the engines to the test, that's for sure, right?
Oh yeah. I'm like excited because I know and you know that it's gonna be fine, but I wanted to show the world that even though
what we got,
it was treated like this, it's fine.
So a little tidbit for you guys watching is when you're taking these camshafts out or installing on these cast cams, you want to go little by little. Get them coming up pretty even.
Yeah.
You don't want to just buzz all of these off.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've gotten a couple of phone calls or emails from customers who have broken camshafts by just buzzing them all down there, and it's not good. You got the springs fighting you, and it's a very long camshaft. You got to take your time on that one, yeah.
So you want them to come up all at the same time.
Yep.
So those could all get buzzed off now. So what's the plan for this engine?
Man, you know, everyone's been asking that. Man, should I just say it now and get it over with? I feel like, I don't know, it might be a big reveal. I might have to like wait and tell everyone. Okay. It's gonna be really, really cool. All and right. It's not gonna be so it's gonna go into a car, it's not gonna be a Supra.
Okay.
And we're gonna do really fun stuff with it that Garrett likes to do. 2-steps, burnouts,
okay,
etc.
All right. Well, let's leave it a little suspense.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get to that soon. It'll be an interesting project for us because it's so different from what we normally do. Like we build street cars for people to
go racing.
And, street race or roll race or do a little bit of like street strip stuff. This is gonna be different from that, but his fans are gonna definitely enjoy it. I can tell you that. And it's important also not to mix these caps up. I mean, they're numbered, but pay attention when you're putting them together.
Well, we've seen it, huh?
Yeah, I've gotten some heads that have come into the shop, and I'm like, man, these are not where these caps are supposed to go.
They're all marked, you know, with E for exhaust, I for intake.
Arrows.
And with the arrows. So,
yeah.
So make sure you guys...
just pay attention.
Pay attention.
Yes, you see the buckets look really, really good. And this thing, like, lives on either the 2-step or the rev limiter. Mm-hmm. So to not see the cams all messed up or scored up and the journals destroyed. And the buckets are all clean, that's very, very nice. These are the Brian Crower Stage 3 Plus cams, the 276s. And they're ready for the next project for sure. And this thing's got just a standard Toyota head gasket, which we run on a lot of our builds. Probably up to like 1,500 horsepower. We run just a stock gasket. It's got stock size head studs. And this cylinder head, we freshened it up when we did the engine last, but it's not like one of ours. This was the cylinder head that was on the car when Garrett bought it.
Yeah, we just went through it, I think.
Yeah.
Valve jobbed it, surfaced it.
Yeah. So the new engine will have one of our cylinder heads on it with all of Brian Crower internals and our port job on it. Not that there was anything wrong with this one, but obviously we think our stuff is better, so that's what's going to go on it. We've had really good results, and like the port and stuff that's going to go on this engine, new engine, is the same that's like on our race car that's been 630s and
pretty fast.
Yeah. Hopefully even faster this weekend.
Right? Right here. So it was starting to push the gasket.
Yeah.
A little bit right through the center.
Yeah, you can see it on the block too.
Yep, right here.
But I mean, this thing's been, like I said, to hell and back, and I don't think that it's ever seen less than like 50 pounds of boost.
Well, I mean, it didn't torch the gasket. So
no.
It's good. Like the thing's super happy.
It's probably just a little on the edge for this gasket.
Well, the reality is this gasket only has like 2,000 to 3,000 of memory built into the gasket. Mm-hmm. So going through multiple heat cycles like this thing does, it just kills it. It loses its crush, essentially.
You think it's bad to just turn the car on and go straight to the 2-step cold?
Absolutely.
You think that's bad for it? Okay.
Absolutely.
These are the questions that I had. I wasn't sure.
Do you think he's going to do anything different?
No.
Okay.
No.
Neither do I.
No.
Neither do I. This is cylinder the world we live in.
Cylinder walls look mint. Yeah.
It's not cracked or anything.
Yeah, cylinder walls look literally like really mint.
This will go into the next project just fine.
See, that crank is mint. Journals are mint. That's what we want to see. I don't even know if he's ever changed oil in this thing.
Yeah.
He really like just wanted to mess with me, I think, and just like really I think he wanted to tear it up just because all the 2J LS jokes.
Well, here, I mean.
Yeah, it's mint, dude.
Surprised there's not a little more carnage, to be honest with you.
I think it would have taken him quite a bit of time to like really tear this thing up, just because it's pretty solid. Yeah.
I mean, it's really.
Garrett could definitely do it, if anybody can.
Let's not make a challenge.
But It would have taken quite a bit of time. I think he kind of threw in the towel. That's why he let me come get the car.
Is that what it was?
I think he threw in the towel. You know, and I really played myself. I took this thing apart too soon. But it was fine. Like, I could have run it. And then my list car broke, the Mustang. And had this thing been together still,
you've been racing it.
I would have surprised him. You imagine I show up to race Garrett in the Rat Rod? Oh man, it was so funny. I had the thought because he called me when his vet broke, and he's like, "Hey, is the Rat Rod apart yet?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Damn, I was gonna use it tonight for the list race." I was like, "Man, you have no idea, brother." So was I.
You too, huh?
So was I, brother. Yeah, I'm excited because we'll have to show you guys the carnage, but the Marketplace Mustang threw a rod out of the block. So we needed all new stuff. And our guys here at Fast Forward hooked us up, got us a sleeve block. And Brian sent us a crank. Crank, rods, pistons.
It's all BC stuff, Brian Crowder stuff.
Yeah, so I'm excited. It's way too much engine for the car. But Brian wanted to get on board with us and help us out as he always does. And we love to run his stuff and support it. But
it's good stuff.
And also, maybe one day I say, hey, let's put twin turbos on this thing. I've got a sleeved,
I'm with you,
badass engine ready to go.
I agree.
I hope to not ever get to that point, but it's a slippery slope.
Sure.
It's a slippery slope.
I'm just wondering how long you're going to keep it.
The fans love it. I'll be honest.
Then it's a thing.
The fans love it. So it might stick around for a little while. Man, these main caps are sick too. I gotta show that. Let me show the camera.
I mean, they're pretty.
Induction Performance main cap. Look at that. Main bearing. Brand new.
They've got the arrows on them, so you can't get them mixed up. They're numbered.
Yep. Did you see the video of him driving me around in that thing?
No.
You ever see me like terrified?
Like I was in your Tesla that time.
No, dude, I was terrified. I was shook. I was shook. Oh, dude, we're reusing these main bearings. It's not in the budget to replace them, and they're perfect. We're using those. They're mint. I mean, so he's been trying to do what I did in this car years ago, which is run 8s.
Yeah.
So he probably put about 50 passes just trying to do that, all back to back to back. And, just a lot of abuse, but she's still kicking. We got to dial in the two-step
Dial in the two-step tune.
Oh, my gosh. What's the appropriate amount of time to stay on the two-step? Because
He's way too long, dude. I mean, he's doing it for fun.
I think he's done
The reality is you just need to hit a target boost number, and he's just sitting there on it. So
I'm gonna say he's done 30 seconds at a time before.
Yeah, it's probably 25 seconds too long.
Too much.
You got auto start for 7 seconds, so if you can't get that thing done in 7 seconds.
No, this is traffic light stuff.
Well,
You just cruise in with your boys, right? You get to a traffic light. Why not?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
30 seconds seems to be the number.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So yeah, I mean,
so far, we did it so far, and then the Rat Rod's gonna get the dart block next.
Yep.
So we're gonna try to run that thing, quarter mile a little bit, right?
Yeah,
a little more racing with the Rat Rod.
Yep. So we'll show you guys that engine soon. That'll get the dart block, Brian Crowder crank. We're doing the 90 mil crank on that, so 3.2 liter.
A little bit of stroke.
Yep. Diamond pistons and the BC rods, but with the Honda journal.
Yeah.
So really cool stuff. So that's similar to what we run in our race car, only it's a steel rod essentially. Yeah. Cool. Well, so I guess that's it. We didn't have any majorly exciting things to report. Yeah, this thing is just solid. So we'll show you guys the new engine, and we'll get this one freshened up. Until we finish the Rat Rod, we're not going to get into the new project. Yeah, but we'll just get this freshened up. This will be easy. So that's all, guys. We don't have anything too exciting to report. Honestly, it was a boring teardown. I thought it was going to be more exciting than that, but it's just yeah, it's pretty good. So, all right. So next video, we'll show you the new engine, and we'll get this thing back together hopefully pretty soon. We also got a new transmission we're going to show you for that. It's not going to just be that 6-speed manual anymore. It's going to be pretty cool. So
Coyote's coming down the line too.
Coyote, yeah, we'll have video of the Coyote. That'll be very soon.
Oh yeah.
That one looked like they were
today,
they were getting after it. So Marketplace Mustang's coming back soon. I had bad luck with my
I got you.
borrowed car, dude. Did you see what happened, dude?
Oh no.
I borrowed a car for the list race.
It didn't work out.
I tore the rear end up.
Oh, dude.
I can't win.
Now you're a big YouTube guy, bro. You're starting to tear shit up.
Tear stuff up. But I like tearing my own stuff up way more than other people's stuff. But yeah, so hopefully we get that back together soon. And we'll have more for you guys soon.